Hello and welcome to the Open SAP course, SAP Digital Supply Chain from Design to Operate. My name is Hala Zain and I'm the President of Digital Supply Chain at SAP. In this first unit, I will talk about SAP's digital supply chain connect digitally to perfect reality. At SAP, we truly believe that every single company should be a best-run company. And for all of these great companies, it all really normally starts with a design department that invents a new product or a service and wants to deliver it to the customers. Sales and marketing people go off and they drum up all the excitement, all the desires, and then everybody wants to buy this product. But to make this product come true, that's really the hands of the supply chain. In the supply chain, we need to figure out what materials we need, how are we going to build this product, how are we going to deliver it on time at the right location into the truthful hands of our customers. And so this all needs to be orchestrated in an intelligent enterprise, basically a design department that truly understands its customers' needs, the customer department knowing what's going to come out, a supply chain that works in tandem together with suppliers, all working together based in a fiscally responsible way, based on an intelligent suite that has common usability, interoperability, and integration out of the box, infused with artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain, and Internet of Things, and latest technologies based on a common data platform on HANA and the cloud platform. And we all know that this is super important to do because every company wants to delight its customers. They want to give every customer a perfect customer experience. And more, customers realize a great customer experience is actually based on a great product experience. It's not enough for me just to be able to go online and order my customized new whatever on the internet. That's only the beginning. Ultimately, I need to have a supply chain that flawlessly delivers this to me exactly in the way I wanted it. We're 7.7 billion people all wanting to be special with personalized products and personalized delivery when we need it, where we need it, and how we need it. This is, of course, all causing a tremendous stress on the supply chain. Companies are no longer just working with sales orders. They're looking at how do I manage the overall customer demand? And how do I go from sales forecasting, and we all know that those salespeople can be a little bit optimistic, into true demand sensing, looking at the real world, all that is happening, gathering all that information in order to verify, will it really come true? Because once the supply chain starts to operate, a lot of money is in the way. We need to stop running after one customer order after the other and start really looking at the holistic customer experience. We shouldn't just plan the products, but also the products and all the services and all it will take to deliver that customer and delight that customer. And our customers are becoming more and more demanding. They do not want to have just products that are delivered dirty as they might be. They want to know that they're working with companies who are operating within a circular economy with minimum packaging and a sustainable green supply chain. Now, there's a massive opportunity. Artificial intelligence is not anything that is particularly new. We have people at SAP who've even done their PhDs in the 1980s and the 1990s on artificial intelligence. What is new is the big data, the ability to be able to process so much massive data and to bring from that an intelligent analysis. We can now finally move from a responsive supply chain that can be tremendously stressful. You're running after one problem to the next, into a predictive supply chain that basically predicts issues before they come up so you can take action before anybody even notices. That is the true definition of elegance, to be able to do incredibly difficult things with ease. And now the supply chain over time needs to move from linear supply chain to an agile ecosystem. More and more you have second tier, third tier suppliers, logistics providers, equipment providers. You are working in an overall environment. And this needs to be agile. If it's hardwired, once you change one thing because a regulation came up, then all of a sudden you're going to need to change your whole supply chain. That does not work in a world full of change today. And as I've said, our customers are more demanding than ever. 7.7 billion people wanting to be special. It's no longer enough to just do mass production. we need to move towards mass customization. And we need to stop selling products and start delivering a holistic service. It's not enough to just sell somebody a medicine, but you need to provide them healthcare. It's not enough to sell them shoes, but you need to offer them a whole exercise experience. And of course, supply chain, always the place for cost reduction, has finally turned into the place of increased revenue and the ability to offer new solutions to customers and thereby delighting those customers. And so what customers have finally discovered is that a great customer experience is completely based on a great product experience. And that great product experience is based on 3 key pillars. First of all, we need to take customer centricity and infuse it in all that we do in the supply chain. Ultimately, that's the purpose of the supply chain, to deliver great products into the hands of the customers when they want it and how they want it. And we should not lose track of that customer at any time throughout the supply chain, neither when we're designing the product, nor when we're making the product, nor when we're planning the product. We need to be able to preempt, well, will the customer need this product and what kind of product they need before they even know it. We need to make sure we have enough inventory to fulfill the SLAs of our customers, transport these products in a sustainable way, track and trace that order, and operate that product in the truthful, natural environment where it belongs, which is the hands of that customer. Customers need total visibility. And with total visibility, I mean really knowing your overall supply chain, seeing where things are, knowing where they're being produced, what's the quality, are you meeting your customers' SLAs, and so many other important metrics. And that total visibility will finally give supply chain professionals control. And with that control, we want to remove the stress from the supply chain. We want to further remove stress by then ensuring that that visibility is tightly connected to execution, so that from visibility, you can take direct action and be able to change your supply chain to meet your customers' needs. And finally, businesses demand more and more business innovation. Everybody wants to innovate on new business models, introduce new products, and introduce new services. And the world is so much more competitive today than it was yesterday. So lead times need to go down, and ultimately the supply chain, the asset-heavy supply chain, needs to be as agile as people can think of new business models. And with these 3 principles, we focus our entire digital supply chain portfolio. Since the advent of factories, which were the result of increased energy density, work has been organized along military principles of hierarchy and narrow objectives to assist in communication and control using analog and mechanical means. The work of Frederick Taylor, the father of the scientific management and efficiency movement, led further disaggregation of work into small, repeatable tasks that are easy to train and executed in isolation. This led to functional silos in all aspects: design, plan, manufacture, deliver, and operate. No one knew what the other was doing. Each had their own KPIs. The first set of software applications used from design to operate were developed to satisfy the needs of these functional silos, which has only exacerbated the problem, leading to long decision cycles that cannot make trade-offs across competing objectives and metrics. Work in the digital world will be network, fostering, even enforcing cooperation across the functional silos, and eventually the elimination of the silos, leading to a much greater decision. The primary benefits will be customer experience and reduced cost. And don't worry, the role of artificial intelligence is not to take the human out of the process, it's to take the robot out of the human. Perfecting reality is hard work, so how can this be achieved? We all love to see the physical movements of good in the supply chain. Now we can finally get complete digital visibility to execute flawlessly from design to operate. The design of new smart products and assets, to hand over to manufacturing, through the delivery via multimodal omni-channel logistics processes, and including the after-sales maintenance and service of the operational assets in the field. At all times, having integrated business planning processes across the end-to-end supply chain. With SAP, customers can entangle the physical and the digital world throughout the supply chain, from design, planning, manufacturing, logistics, and ongoing maintenance, Embedding intelligence from beginning to end and ensuring their customers are central to each and every phase of their business. The physical assets, mirrored as digital twin, embedded with intelligence, will allow the human to evaluate the trade-off between alternative scenarios quickly and effectively before putting them into action, regardless of the life cycle stage of design, plan, manufacture, deliver, or operate. Let me tell you a concept about photon entanglement that I recently learned. Basically, photons have the ability to split, and now two photons remain 100% synchronized. So when one moves, the other does the same, although they're thousands of kilometers apart. Inspired by this concept of quantum entanglement, we at SAP are working to entangle all digital and physical assets and products so that you can control the digital world via the physical world and control the physical world via the digital world. We combine the technologies I mentioned, advanced physics-based engineering simulation with big data-based IoT technologies in a new way. We are then finally able to entangle assets. Customers get total visibility as products are designed, delivered, and deployed by connecting their business processes with real-time data from assets, equipment, customers, and suppliers. We then put this in the right business context. This visibility is used to anticipate and respond to real-world physical realities. We will connect all products and assets digitally and give them business process context, from design to operate. We will dare to reimagine all the processes, infuse with intelligence and real-world awareness, and share this information across the whole supply chain with all supply chain collaboration partners. We do all this in an open environment, working with standard organizations, startups, and best in technology. Thank you for your attention. I hope you enjoyed the first unit of the Open SAP course.